Hey YouTube, Critch here, back again with another episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter Freemanite. I've turned back most of the settings I changed last time, as they didn't really end up working out. However, this episode we're just going to be taking on a few backlog quests, essentially. First one up is the Double Blangongas. I'm pretty sure I've got 5 cats. I should have eaten. I'm at the point where I actually have enough cats to get good boosts from meals, although because I haven't been using the cats all the time up to this point, I haven't got the what's it called? I haven't got my head chef to a high enough level, so I only have 1 page of ingredients rather than having 2. And when you have 2 pages, you have pretty much all the ingredients all the time. Wait, I have. That's why you pay attention. I just paintballed when I have auto tracker. But yeah, I've been playing the 3DS version, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for over the weekend. I made a new character. Just beat the Go Ball in offline mode. I haven't actually played Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, like the actual Ultimate part of it before. The only part of it I ever played was the part that I already played in Try. I never really got to play a huge amount of online. So the only new stuff I've really seen is Arzuros and Lagombi, which I've fought again already. So, but today I'm actually getting a Wii U. I'm not getting a capture card for a little bit, because I need to wait on someone to send me a bit of money so that I can. Well, the Wii U that I've ordered is actually a shared console, so I ordered it ahead of time so we could sort out the free game promotion thing that comes with Mario Kart 8. And this guy does a lot of tread damage. I'm actually gonna heal, because if I take an Ice Blast in this armor, it's likely gonna kill me. I'm not sure if I've talked a huge amount about this armor. I think I did in the Congalala episode. But yeah, he's gonna jump away and go to Area 3. With this armor set, I'm gonna shred through creatures. There's no other way of putting it. And I really didn't prepare properly for this quest. I've got nearly 900 attack, so I'm getting I'd say about 130-ish bonus attack from my armor and the power charm. So, if you take that into consideration, that's about half the damage of the first longsword you start with in the game. Shouldn't he be jumping to 3? He was limping. I'll be honest, I have never fought a Blangonga up here. Okay, now he's jumping to 3. Okay, I'll show the cats off after this quest. The dish I'm currently using is meat. It's the one I always use in low rank. It's actually gonna give me even more attack. It's attack up 40, not attack up 40, health up 40, and attack up large. Okay, that's one of these down. I seem to kill stuff on the bone gathering spot a lot. It's actually an interesting way of finding the bone gathering spots. But yeah, so shared console. Well, like a few of us are paying for it. The reason that I'm the one who gets it until we move in is because I'm the closest one to where we move. And out of all of us, me doing multiple trips to get stuff back and forth is going to be the easiest, even though I don't have a car. And even if I can't just keep, even if I need a car, we can just wait for Richard to get here, and then he can just keep going back and forth between my house and when we're moving, and just move all our stuff that way. And I just went to get a paintball again. I am not used to auto tracker. If I could have actually got high grade earplugs on the Azure set, then I would have made his set instead. Because auto tracker is a nice thing, but it's not much of a combat ability. So it's not a huge use. Like right now, it's not a huge use. Whereas earplugs, if he roared, would protect me from that. Like right there, I would have kept attacking, but with unless you can get high grade earplugs, then it's not hugely amazing. Yeah. He trapped me against the edge of the area with his paw. That's bullshit. So much bullshit. But that's the one issue with this set. It has -15 ice resist. So if I get if that shit happens, then I'm pretty much just dead off the bat. There's nothing I could do. That's honestly why I don't like the Snowy Mountains sometimes, because although Area 8 looks fine, it has quite a lot of that is actually invisible, or like the area near the exit. It's really actually stupidly thin, and against stuff like Tigrex, kind of Blind Gonga. That's actually the first time it's happened with Blind Gonga that badly for me, but it really hurts when shit like that happens. Like the thing is, combos like that can just happen to anyone. That unless you're literally perfect and your positioning is always perfect and you never go near the edge of a map ever, then that will always end up happening to someone eventually. I actually used to spend a while wondering why because you can get attack up large in the Azure Lost set and you can get earplugs. And I was spending ages figuring out why in low rank would you go for normal Rathalos over Azure Rathalos. And there's a couple reasons. One, normal Rathalos is much easier to farm due to the ice weakness, but that also carries over to the armor, sadly. And then the other point is that when you're playing single player, auto tracker is actually really useful. And sadly, if you want to actually get high grade earplugs, you have to. Well, you can get high grade earplugs, but you have to have a 1-slot weapon, and you have to then be willing to accept the fact you're going to have demonic protection. And against most monsters that you choose high grade earplugs with, demonic protection could one-shot you. Like, say if this guy ice blasted me and I got demonic protection, I'd just die. Admittedly, okay, well that's not really, considering the fact I have like minus 15 ice resist on this set, that's not really a good example. But say Tigrex charged me and demonic protection procced, it'd probably just outright kill me. Because the thing is, the upgrade to the armor set between this and Senator, there's like not much of a defense increase. So honestly, the idea behind upgrading was just to get the attack up large, which in my opinion was worth, because the amount of attack I do now, I shred through things. And this set will actually, it's going to take a lot of armor spheres, but this set should be able to get me through a good bit of high rank, if not all of it. Well, it's not going to get me through all of it, because by the time I get to the high rank losses, I'm going to want to farm for those. This just seems to be the fact that it has attack up large, and usually doesn't have any negatives, and can also have some really good side bonuses on top of that. It's just a very good set. The only thing is that losses are hard to farm. Like higher rank loss, unless you fight him offline. I believe you fight him. I haven't done. I never really did the Necuts quest much. I think I got to 9 stars and then I never actually bothered doing any of the 9-star quests. But okay, let's see what we have to do here. Tigrex is raw, and some Elder Dragons. Elder Dragons will be what we're doing next, most likely. Well, this episode I'm gonna grab Devil Slicer. Oh, okay. I was actually curious about that. Like, the guy I was playing with had the true Devil Slicer. I thought that was a low rank variant. No, he had the high rank. Okay, he must have. He had the high rank variant of this, which is just a bit above this. It's not a huge deal better, but it has blue sharpness. Well, it's not got a huge deal more damage on top of it, but it's got blue sharpness. I wonder if that was the same as this one. No, he had the. It's actually not a huge like time in the future that we'll get this. I just need to get to the point where I can get Carbolite ore, and then spend the time to actually get that much Carbolite and Dragonite ore, and then Thunderstacks and Pale Kezu Stake. Thunderstacks and Pale Kezu Stake. I just need to catch a high rank Kezu over and over and over again, and I'll get those. But anyway, Tigrex Raw. Okay, this is Desert Day, so I need cool drinks. If you're wondering where most of that money came from, doing the Rathian and Rathalos quest over and over again, netting me 8.4k a time, kinda paid off. And I said I was gonna use the Feline Kitchen, and I never bothered. I'm gonna keep the paintballs just on the simple basis of them being useful when I switch to a different armor set that doesn't have auto tracker. But anyway, I'll drink this now so we can just go in straight away and start fighting. I'm trying to think, is this sword actually... How much better is this? Oh, this sword's much... It's pretty much this... a little bit less attack, but it's got like 200 more element, so... Oh god! The dead zone in my controller just kicked in again. Wrong side of him, I think. I think that's what happened there. I might have to use a max potion in this fight, just so I don't get comboed. Yeah, especially in Rage mode, the comboing potential is really high in this guy. So, no dead zone. I might need to get a new 360 controller. I'm wondering if it's just because this one's overused. Like, or if they... It's just... Oh god, Jesus Christ. You see what I mean about the combo potential? I'm actually planning to make this guy's bow. Once I have Reckless Abandon +3, I can remove all the negative affinity on his bow, so it's just going to become an insane, like, just raw. It's like, how my Hunter bow is. It has 204 damage. However, the Tiger X bow has like 284 or something like that. So being able to like have that consistent 284 damage, just having that consistent 284 damage without the negative crit. Because the thing is, I think I said in a previous episode the wrong version of Affinity. It might have been that way in 2nd gen, although most of the stuff I'm finding is just saying that it's the way I'm about to explain. Positive crit gives you 25% extra damage on that attack. Negative just removes 25%. You do 75%. Like, you do 75% of the damage you would have done. So it's not actually a huge impact. However, most of the weapons that have negative affinity have such high raw damage that if you can remove the negative affinity, you'll just destroy everything. So that's what I'm still gonna use the elemental bows, but for stuff like Kirin, where it doesn't really take much elemental damage, like it has some elemental weakness technically. If that actually hits me. No, the dodge frames save me. But for people like the Kirin, where they take like 10% of the normal elemental damage they would have taken, where you literally just want to take a raw weapon, and damn, my depth perception was way off there. My palms are actually sweating fighting this guy. I feel like I'm just having bad memories of the time I fought him for the urgent quest. Is that him in rage mode again? Jesus. Where's he going? Area 2. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the dead zone on my controller seems to be kicking in more and more. What might just end up happening is if it gets too bad to the point where I just need to put the controller down and they potentially get a new one. I've had this one for half a year or so at this point. So, well, actually, yeah, I've had it for half a year. I got it in January. I thought I might have got it in March. I know I got it one time when I visited my girlfriend, so it was either March or January. It was January, though, I recall that. We both picked up one, and her one is apparently doing just fine, so I think I just got the unlucky one out of the two. You know how it is whenever you buy two of something, one for two people, like, when two of you get something, because like friends or a couple or something, one of them always works fine, and then the other one's like has some stupid shit with it. Oh god, the Cephalos are the worst. For like, other than Vespoid or Bullfango, Cephalos are the worst. That's gonna hit me because he changed direction. I forgot you could do that. On the right side, he doesn't stun lock you. That's gonna hit me, isn't it? No. Okay. I hate that tail. I hate that tail so much. Well, something broke. I'm actually curious, did I turn the rendering resolution back up to auto? I had to turn the rendering resolution down to 1 because I was trying to play Monster Hunter Portable Third, and you can't actually play the PSP version on the PSP emulator, but they decided to mod the PS3 version so you can play that one instead, because the PSP3 version was literally the same game in HD. So they modded that so you could play that. And I was trying to play that, but because my computer is not hugely powerful, I had to turn all the settings down. This is stupid. I love how I say this is stupid and I get a boulder to the face for my efforts. He's blinking like crazy, but I'm not sure if that means he's weak or he's just really angry. I'm thinking that just means he's really angry, because I don't have capture gear. He is not being hugely cooperative. But yeah, my experiments between offline and online so far have yielded that online there are a few weapons you can get earlier, but offline you get a lot of extra other benefits. The cats in the kitchen that give you really good food, like the benefits you can get from food, just they don't, like, they cost money before each quest, but you just basically take that off the quest reward. But what they give you, like, without you having to decorate your armor, without you having to, like, use armor slots, it's just really good for what they essentially give you for free. The farm, having the honey box in the farm is literally a must, and this joystick is kind of starting to annoy me. He's gonna go to 5, so I'm gonna go this way. This probably seems like a really weird way to go, but running all the way through area 2 is gonna take ages. So I'd rather just run to the base and then go down. Plus, if I hadn't bothered using all those potions just a second ago, I could have actually slept on the bed and got a heal, which would have been cool. But yeah, this guy's still a giant pain in the ass. Did I bother bringing any tranks at all? No, they would be next to paintballs. I would want to put him in the trap, but now is a really bad time to do so because he's in rage mode. You want him to be exhausted, or at least in normal, when you put him in a trap. No, he's not in rage mode anymore. The issue with your cats is that sometimes the monster just goes for them instead of you, and the cats are dumb, and if you place a trap, they won't come to you. However, my cat's now left the area, so of course you're gonna do your idle animation twice in a row while I'm waiting for you to jump into a trap. I'm pretty sure I just broke his crest. There we go. Yeah, with this sword, which has about 40 or so less attack than the other one, raw damage that is, I get 892 attack with the Soul Blade or whatever that bar's called, Spirit Blade or something. So yeah, that's pretty much everything up to the double raft quest dealt with. Oh my god, yeah, that dead zone's massive now. Oh my god, it's actually getting worse, meaning that I'm thinking it's a hardware issue. Meaning the controller I got is blocked. Yay. The thing is, I don't know whether to just buy a... Because apparently you can get a little... Apparently you can get a USB cable for the Xbox One controller, and then download drivers off the Microsoft website. You could use it on a PC, but I don't know if I want that. I guess it'd take a while to get used to, but the D-pad is better. The analog sticks look nice. Controller itself looks kind of ugly, in my opinion. I got a lot of rewards for that. Wonder why I actually need to make the Tiger Arrow. Let's check. Let's see if I can make the Tiger Arrow. One more scale. One more scale. Damn. But yeah, you can, like, 264 raw. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't know you could get prominence bow this early on. This one's actually really good against, Queen Blaster is really good against monsters like Daora, where you want to keep poisoning them over and over again. You take 20 poison coatings, enough to make more, as many as you can, basically. And you just keep poisoning it over and over again. And I'm pretty sure poison... well, Daora is probably weak to poison. I can't confirm or deny that. But against monsters that are weak to poison, Queen Blaster is just devastating, because it applies the poison really quickly with Scatter. So yeah, but Tiger Arrow has 264 raw, but the trade-off for having so much raw is that they gave it a ridiculous amount of negative affinity, like minus 5%. I still can't get rid of that yet on my set. Rapid Pierce, Rapid. I'd just be using the Rapid mostly for now, and then I might end up using this against like some of the larger monsters you'd fight later on. The only real issue I have with the Tiger Arrow compared to other stuff is just the coatings it can use. It can't use the condition ones, paralysis and sleep, so it can only use stuff like damage, which is basic. I see poison as a damage coating as opposed to an actual status coating. And I still want to get this, but I need to start fighting some... I still need to keep fighting some Elder Dragons. Now, the reason I don't go for Wild Bow is because it has Pierce, Rapid Pierce, and the strongest one is Pierce. So it's not going to be hugely good against anyone other than like Gravius right now. So, that's why I went with the Hunter's Bow, because the Hunter's Bow just uses Rapid. I'm still not sure what I'm doing regarding the Lightning Bow. I really hate bugs, which is why I haven't been making that one. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that should be it for this episode. Half an hour of some Blind Gonga, some Tiger Arrows, a bit of talking. Yeah. As for next episode, I'll try and start... Actually, let's just go equip the weapon I'm going to end up using. Depending if we fight the Daora. Actually, the Daora isn't in the jungle right now. I just saw that. Actually, what? Boy. So yeah. Gonna be using this to fight Lunastra. I'm gonna fight Lunastra and Teostra and Chameleus. Hopefully I shouldn't die. I doubt it. I'll make sure to eat. Actually, No, if I save and quit, then I'll lose the food boost anyway, I think. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode where we'll take on an Elder Dragon. See you guys then.